very brief, and we can take some questions afterwards. Thank you for coming this afternoon. At the table we have, to my right, the Secretary General of the Pacific Islands Forum Secretariat. And we also have with us the Minister for Trade from Vanuatu, Honorable Minister Pipite. And I'd like to very briefly highlight to you the purpose for the meeting we had over the past 2 days, and some of the discussions in general terms, and some of the matters that were discussed. As you know, that for the past 10 years or so, the Pacific region, the Forum region, in fact, has been negotiating with the European Union in respect of EPA, or the Economic Partnership Agreement. There was a bit of a delay or a lag, if you like, during that period in some of the blocks, but it has expedited over the past 18 months or so. And there's been a series of trade officials meetings over the past 18 months. There has been some fairly stringent timelines that we need to meet, and we obviously need to prepare ourselves in terms of finalizing the terms and conditions of the agreement itself. So the purpose of this meeting was essentially to highlight to the trade ministers some of the work that has obviously been done to date by the trade officials and through the Forum Secretariat, and also at the same time to inform the ministers what are the areas that we have agreement in, and some of the aspects that are outstanding or that are contentious. And the officials were to get a indication or some direction from the ministers themselves in terms of how to position the Pacific, position our concerns, in particular regarding the contentious issues. So certain decisions have been made, and I'm sure you would appreciate that they're not necessarily always there to discuss in public, as we're going into negotiations very soon, in particular at the end of June and early July. And so it was a very fruitful meeting. There were some very open and frank discussions in terms of the way forward, in terms of the specific country positions regarding some of the contentious issues. There's general agreement on the position that the countries wish to take, in particular regarding fisheries, vis-a-vis global sourcing. And of course, there are certain other aspects that are more pertinent to some countries than others. There has been a particular outcomes document that has been put together, which the trade officials will work on and use as a guideline before they go off to Brussels for the negotiations at the end of June and early July. So just with those few words, I'd like to